This video, I'm going to give you some raw, uncut footage on how I, 20 years old, my name's Santiago, by the way, if you don't know, 20 years old, made $20,000 a month off of running a business on my computer. Now, this video is not for someone who has super low attention span. It's not for someone who will just scroll all day on Reels. It's not for someone who doesn't want to take action. All I'm going to do is simply give you a life update and tell you exactly how I did it. And no fluff, just straight to the point, exactly how you could start today from zero, going all the way to 20K a month, even past that, 25, 30, whatever it is. Now, to break down the business model on what I do, how do you make 20K a month at just 20 years old? I mean, most people don't even make, 3K, 2K a month off of working a regular job. I'm going to tell you, it's super simple. You provide value to the right places. To give me a little bit more authority, because I know you don't even know me yet, to give you more authority, I've spent over $100,000 in ads. I've have 25 customers right now that pay me at least $1,000 plus every single month just to simply make videos and post them on their business to make them more money. So I've been doing that for about a year now. Had a service-based business before that for detailing, scaled that up to 10K. I know what I'm talking about. I can also pronunciate my words well, also know how to actually speak, unlike a lot of people. Let me close the door, 1 second. I'm back. All right, break it down. I basically run ads, like I said, for service-based businesses, mainly in the automotive niche, help them scale from whatever they're at to adding an extra 10 to 20K a month and detailing jobs, ceramic coating jobs, whatever it may be. Now, you don't have to stick with just whatever automotive. There's people who do the same thing who sell marketing to roofing, HVAC, to remodeling, to windows, to salons, to massage parlors, hairdressers, other agency owners, coaching. There's endless things that you could sell marketing to, because everyone has the same problem, at least in the beginning. They don't know how to make money, and they don't know how to get people to find them. That's your job. If you can simply just learn the basics. It's 2026. I mean, my very first thing I'll probably do would be simply to ask Claude, hey, how do I start a marketing agency? You have access to so much more than I did whenever I started. Whenever I started, I had an Iman course that was gifted to me that, I'll be honest, was so outdated. It was from 2020. Even though I started this agency about like a year and a half ago, I still took all of that info and I was able to make something of it. So if I'm able to do that, you have 10 times the more resources than I did when I started. So, yep, there goes that. I would look at everything up on Claude, look the basics up on YouTube. It's not that hard. Now, don't sit there for too long just trying to gather all the things. Simply take a few parts of the videos. Actually act on it is where most people don't. That's where most people fail. Act on it. Get the very basics done. Social medias, your website. Download Go High Level if you don't already have that. If you don't know what that is, search up Go High Level. You can do basically everything you could possibly imagine. You can sell even that itself. It's a CRM. And a CRM is basically like a phone book for your clients. But sell Go High Level, sell websites, sell marketing. And marketing is mainly done, for me at least, on Meta. So Facebook, Instagram. And with that, I would simply call businesses, ask them, hey, how many clients do you have? Get good at sales, get good at talking, get good at explaining your offer. Figure out how to convince someone to give you money to make them more money. It's a very simple offer compared to you trying to sell something else. So the exact process, I had to stop for a second. The exact process, you make ads, you will publish the ads, you make people money. Before that, you will call businesses. If you don't call them, you will run ads to find the businesses. They'll reach out to you. If you don't do that, you can do manual SMS outreach. If you don't do that, you can go in person. However, you can get someone to answer you, to talk to you about this, to have more conversations about this, the more likelihood you're going to close someone. This is going to open up your mind. Imagine you speak to 1,000 people. You have at least a 5-minute conversation with every single person on that list, right? At least a 5-minute conversation, and it's productive. These people at least hear your pitch. They at least hear your main offer. You tell them, hey, would you be opposed to getting an extra 10 to 30 jobs this next month with working with me? No, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Boom, you have someone who's interested. First step. Second step is getting them to actually understand what you're going to be providing, how you're going to do it, and if it's even worth it to them. Bam. 1,000 conversations. There's no way you don't have someone say yes. Will you actually talk to 1,000 people? Most likely no. That's only if you don't care, though. If you genuinely care, if you genuinely wanted money enough, if you actually wanted to change your life today, you would do it. And this is me from the bottom of my heart telling you that you don't want it bad enough. You're watching a video on YouTube right now of me explaining on how to do this, and yet you haven't started. You know what you should have done? The moment that I said I made $20,000 a month, you should have looked up what SMMA is. You should have looked up what an agency is. So you're behind, and you're watching me. How does that feel? You need to get out of bed. You need to do this right now. It's probably 3 a.m. you're watching this. You're probably eating a bag of chips, sitting in your room, and wondering, how am I going to make it? Maybe doing some push-ups at 3 a.m. What you need to do is not sleep for the next 4 hours. I need you to make an Instagram account, your own website, kind of, and you can do the all on High Level. So download High Level, start the free trial. It's 30 days, and I think during the summertime. 30-day free trial. Look up everything about what that even is. You can make free websites on there. You can give people a CRM. Last step is learn how to onboard someone to Ads Manager. You have the fundamentals, okay? Next step, you have something to actually tangibly show someone. And if someone asks, do you have a business? Boom, you can show them. It's online now. That's all you need. You don't need an LLC to start. You don't need a logo or t-shirts to start. You just need people to see your social media, probably have an actual name, and make a logo on ChatGPT. Simple. Do that in the next 3 hours. Very, very simple tasks. Next, you're going to wake up the next day, all right? You're going to write down who is your target audience. What niche are you going to target? Now, for me, it's automotive. For you, it could be anything else. It could be, I would recommend something that gets you in contact with the owner as soon as possible, but it could be literally anything. Just make sure it's something that you can align with, number one. If it's not something you align with that you're genuinely interested in, you probably won't succeed because you're just talking about something you don't even know anything about. Number two, make sure you can get in contact with the owner quick. I think I just said that. Number three, make sure there's money in it. Make sure that if you spend money in a market, it's not something that people don't need. Maybe something that, maybe a niche where they actually have money in, it's higher ticket. If it's not higher ticket, like detailing, it is lower ticket, and you can still make money off of it because you see thousands and thousands of other detailers doing the exact same thing. That's why I chose niche, and I was already in it, so I knew what I was doing. But yeah, once you do that, you really just need to have more conversations. Now, this is a very intro level video. I think the other kind of topics that I would really talk on would be Ads Manager, how to set up a client, how to actually onboard someone, how to run good ads, how to make good videos and make real money. Because what ads is you technically put in $1 and you get back 4 to 10, maybe less, maybe more. Now, this is the best investment that I could have personally made. It's better than real estate. It's better than stocks. Stocks is like, I don't know, trading. It's possible. I feel like it's a bigger risk though. It's more gambling, and it takes years and years. This model, you can make money next month. And you can have one person to pay you $1,000 on a monthly basis every single month as long as you provide good results. Is it really that hard? One person is all it takes to change your life and to leave your job. You don't need thousands and thousands of dollars to live. Imagine you had at least 3 people pay you $1,000 every single month. That's exactly what you do now, and that could take you maybe 2 hours every single day to get that done. Now, I planted the seed. That's all I have for you today. This is what your life could be like if you locked in. Not saying that this is like peak life, because there's a lot more to life than just money, but my life's better. And I don't have to say that I'm struggling, because I'm not. I'm very blessed. And I built the life that I am living right now. You can too. Lock in. Peace.